Good morning, students. Today we continue our next topic, that is measurement of lengths. Generally, we use meter scales, vernier calipers, and screw gauges to measure the lengths. We use those operators, but to measure large distances, such as distance of a planet or a star from the Earth. So, such few distances to determine, we use a new method, that is parallax method. Okay, parallax method is the method to determine the large distances. To measure large distances, we use a new method, that is parallax method. Okay, so in parallax method, we observe the star from two various places on the Earth surface. Suppose this is the star. We observe this star on the Earth surface from two various positions. From two various positions, we observe the star. Okay, so by observing the star, we measure the angles, and by using of geometry, we calculate the angle at a star. The angle made by the two positions at a star, theta, is measured. By using all geometric laws, we find the theta. The angle made by the two positions at the star is measured. Okay, as we know that the distance between the star and the Earth surface, d, is very large with comparable to the two positions on the Earth surfaces. That is, the value of small b by capital D is very small. So that's why the angle theta also very small. Okay, so due to the theta is very small, we compare this as arc. So this is, we compare this is an arc. So according to arc law, according to arc law, so what is the length of the arc? So the length of the arc P, the length of the arc is equal to the radius of the arc into the angle made by the arc at the center. Okay, by using of arc law, we write that small b is equal to capital D into theta. So the b, the distance between the two positions at the Earth surface, is measured mechanically, and by using geometrical laws, we determine the theta. So by substituting b and theta, we measures the distance between the star from the Earth surface. The distance of the star from the Earth surface is measured. So here d is equal to b by theta. So by using of parallax method, we find the distance of these stars from the Earth surface, and also we find the diameter of the planets or diameter of the stars also. So if we reverse this mechanism, that is, so this is the star and this is the observation point. So by observing two ends of the star, by observing two ends of the planet or star, we find the angular diameter. So here this is the angular diameter of the star at the viewing point, angular diameter. So if this is the diameter of the star and this is the distance of star from the Earth surface. So in previous method, we calculate the distance, and if the diameter is d and angular diameter is alpha, then the diameter d. So here in place of b, we substitute d. In place of theta, we substitute alpha. So that's why d is equal to d into theta. So by using of this parallax method, we find distances and all. Based on parallax method, now we solve one problem. The problem is, the sun's angular diameter is measured to be 1920 seconds. The distance d of the sun from the Earth is 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. What is the diameter of the sun? Okay, in this problem we are given by two information, that is first one is the sun's angular diameter, it is 1920 seconds, and the second data is distance of the sun from the earth is 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. Okay, the data is one is angular diameter alpha and capital D. So we have the formula, it is the sun's diameter is D is equal to capital D into small d is equal to capital D into alpha. Diameter is equal to distance into angular diameter. Okay, so but the angular diameter is given in seconds, but in formula we substitute only in terms of radians. So that for that we convert the seconds into radians. So the conversion process is like this. Here we know that 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi radians, then 1 degree is equal to 2 pi by 360 radians. So that is 1.745 into 10 to the power of minus 2 radians. Now we divide 1 degree into 60 divisions, then 1 division is equal to 1 minute. So 1 minute is equal to 1 degree by 60, that is equal to 1.745 into 10 to the power of minus 2 by 60 radians. It is equal to 1 minute is equal to 2.91 into 10 to the power of minus 4 radians. Same, if we divide 1 minute into 60 divisions, again 1 minute is divided into 60 divisions, then 1 division is equal to 1 second. 1 second is equal to 1 minute by 60, that is 2.91 into 10 to the power of minus 4 by 60, that is equal to 4.85 into 10 to the power of minus 6 radians. So here 1 second is equal to 4.85 into 10 to the power of minus 6 radians, and 1 minute is equal to 2.91 into 10 to the power of minus 4 radians. So by using of this conversion factor, we convert 1920 seconds into radians, that is alpha is equal to 1920 into 4.85 into 10 to the power of minus 6 radians, that is equal to 9.31 into 10 to the power of minus 3 radians, and D is 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. Now the sun's diameter D is equal to distance into angular diameter. So by substituting D and alpha values, we get the answer as the diameter of the sun is 13.92 into 10 to the power of 8 meter. Okay, this is the one problem based on parallax method. Okay.